I'm Trady McCoy.
And I'm Valerie Bromley.
And together we are Front Row.
Yes, and on today's topic of coffee talk, we're going to talk about the top 5
Yes.
social media
Frenzies,
that's been going on in the media. We have everybody from Beyonce to Amina from Love and Hip Hop.
So you guys stay tuned. It's going to be a great countdown. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yes, but let's get right into it. Our number 5 pick is Mr. Cat Williams.
Okay, y'all. Everybody has been talking about Cat Williams. He is always in the media for something stupid. Just when we thought he was under the radar, here he goes with something crazy, like fighting a teen. Why are you fighting teenagers?
He was 17 years old, and in the video, you can see it. It's all over the internet.
Yes.
In the video, I guess the 17-year-old boy kind of like stepped up to him. Cat punched him. The guy fought back and then put Cat in a headlock.
Well, what I read on the Shade Room, Daily Mail had actually did an interview with the teenager, and he said that it was over a soccer game. So like, I guess he was just like, the boy said that Cat Williams is like, hit me, and the boy's like, I'm not gonna hit you, and then all of a sudden, you know, Cat Williams just kind of punched him, and then he realized he just met his match. Hey, so like the moral of the story is you can't fight everybody. Like, you know, Cat Williams, just go sit down, please. I mean, you're cool.
Grown.
Yeah, like you're fighting a 17-year-old boy over a soccer game, according to Daily Mail. So I mean, hey.
And people have also been trying to make him out to be some crazy like crackhead, you know? And I mean, I don't think so. I just think it's some of the images that they put out there, I guess, and how he looks and how he walks around, like he's kind of thrown off and stuff. But I mean, why
was he there with a 17-year-old boy playing soccer? Like,
I have no idea.
I mean, my thing is like, it's just a time and place for everything. You shouldn't be like trying to start a fight for no reason. The boy even said in his interview, if you guys go check it out, he was just like, you know, he didn't want to fight him. He was like, I'm not about to hit you. And then all of a sudden, Cat Williams just punched. Like, are you just trying to be in the media, Cat Williams? Like, I don't get it. But hey, do whatever you gotta do for that fame, I guess.
Do you think that he's on drugs? Like,
yes, I do. I'm sorry.
You think so?
I think so.
I just think that he acts a little irrational, but you know, Hazel E, his girlfriend, was like, he's not on drugs, tree don't count, you know, but some things you may just have to stay off of.
Yes.
You know?
You need to stay off the tree.
Stay clean, stay pure, you know, so you don't have to fight teenage
17-year-old boys over soccer games, okay? Like, I know nothing about soccer, so let me not, I don't know. You didn't kick the ball right? I don't know.
Right.
Cat Williams.
Okay. Our number 4 topic, Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter.
Oh, she's number 4 on this countdown? I'm shocked. She's number 4. Like, you know, I thought she'd be number 1. You know?
Oh, we have a number 1.
It's fine. Well, Beyonce, okay, her workout gear is called Ivy Park. What do you guys think? You know, Beyonce has done everything so far, so now she's coming out with workout clothes. So like, that's great, right? It's gonna make all her fans love her.
Would you buy her stuff?
I mean, I can work out, but
it's cute.
It's affordable.
I've seen the commercial for it. So I think that I would probably buy her things. They do come out April 14th. You know,
I'm sure everybody has their calendars marked. Everybody loves Beyonce.
Everybody's ready. I mean, I don't know. She is coming out with like leggings, sport bras, like jumpsuits and everything. So I think it'll look nice.
So why is Beyonce doing a workout line? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it to up her level even more? Like, you already have millions, billions, trillions of dollars. Like, save that for other people, Beyonce. Like, save it for Nike and all of them. Like,
she's Beyonce. She can do what she wants to do.
Let me just shut my mouth.
Let's be real. A lot of people are going to
buy it. No matter what. It's Beyonce. Why wouldn't you buy her workout gear?
I guess you guys check it out. In her video, actually, she had a commercial video where she used the quote, "What's your part?" You know, when she gets nervous or before a show she gets nervous, she remembers going on a walk with her, not a walk but a run, you know, and I guess that kind of helps her stay, you know, grounded and things like that. She'll go to a park. You know, she's from Houston, Texas. Shout out to Houston, Texas.
She gets nervous? And that's so weird to know that she...
I know. Sometimes I think she's a robot.
Yeah, she does it all. That's what I think people think, she's a robot, so that she's not a regular person, so she doesn't have any mistakes. And that's why a lot of people get, you know, she messes up, everybody's on her back. But you know, she's a person, so you know.
Yeah. She said, like, even before she gave birth to Blue, you know, she went to the park. So I guess, like, what's your park, I guess, is like, what is your place of, like, comfort where you're able to, you know, bring yourself to and, you know, relax and things like that? What is your park? Yeah, I don't know.
My cell phone. It's like, because that's what a lot of y'all, that's a lot of y'all who keep me stressed out on my cell phone. So not my cell phone. I don't know, like, that's a good one. I'm gonna think about that later. I don't think I have a park. Sleeping is a part. My bed.
You guys,
I like to sleep.
See, she does love to sleep. Shout out to Beyonce, April 14th. Make sure you check it out.
Top that.
Now to our number 3. Our number 3 is Mandy C's from Love and Hip Hop New York.
And we all love Mandy C's. He was such a positive role on the show, especially I love how he embraced his children. He loved his children.
Yeah, he definitely is a family man, and that is very admirable.
And it's sad to know that he has such a large sentence now on top of him. He has 8 years in federal prison. A lot of people say in federal...
On a drug trafficking charge.
A lot of people say in federal prison you serve the whole time. So I don't know really how that works because, you know, I've never been incarcerated. But hopefully not, because I would love for him to be back home with Yandy and his kids. Like, I hate the fact that he's going through that, you know?
Yeah, but he definitely mentioned of, you know, owning up to your responsibilities. You know, I'm pretty sure that's nothing that any family would want to go through, but you make mistakes sometimes and you have to pay the price for it.
And especially for the children. Also, if you guys have been watching the reunion show, it was a lot of back and forth between Yandy and his other baby mothers because Samantha, his Mandici's mother, she's more so like, you know, I want to keep my son away from all that. I mean, which is understandable, you know, but also you're keeping your son away from his father that was very present in his life, you know, that did a lot for him. Unfortunately, this had to happen, but I just feel really bad for Mendici because it's like no win, you know? Like, what would you do if you was a mother in this situation? Like, speaking of Samantha's half, more so of not Mendici, but Samantha, what would you do? Would you allow your son
personally, I mean, I wouldn't keep him away. You know, the charge happened. The incident of why he's, you know, going to prison, or why he's in prison, you know, it happened a while back, and he's definitely grown since then. He's not the same person. You know, he's definitely grown. He's a family man. He's responsible and all those type of things. I wouldn't keep him away from that. You know, little Mendici is young, but he's not, you know, dumb.
He understands.
He speaks to him and tells him, you know, like, Daddy has to go away for a while and he's made some mistakes and stuff. I'm not gonna say I think she's being spiteful, but I just, you know, because she doesn't have him, you know, under her wing, I think she feels some type of way towards it, but
she feels very, I don't want to say threatening, because Yandy definitely
has stepped in
a lot, you know, and we don't know their personal lives, but what we've seen on TV and also the reunion, you can see the back and forth between the custody between little Mendicis with Yandy and Samantha, you know, so it's just a lot going on. I really feel bad for Mendici because I know this has to be really tough, and he's already, what, 2 months into his sentence? I just, something could happen when he comes out. 8 years.
What do you think you would do if you were, you know, Yandy? Hold him down?
Yeah, would you hold your spouse down for 8 years? But you know, also on the show is Remy Ma and Papoose, and he held her down for 6 years. She was in there for 6 years.
She was in there for a long
time. And she also touched up on a very important topic too. Like, she said it was important that she saw her son. She had a son. He was 7 when she went into jail. You know, he's like 13, 14 now. So like, you know, so she thought that was important too. You know, you have to have that relationship. Not sending pictures and videos, it's not the same as seeing them physically, but I do understand.
And it is hard that you don't want your child to see him, you know, in that state, but I don't think that you should completely let him
not see
away, you know? If he was still, you know, whipping the bricks, you know, then it would make more sense, but
people mess up in life. You know, you can't fault people for the mistakes that they have made. So, and that's what I think I saw Samantha do on the show. Like, well, if he shouldn't have done that, he wouldn't have been in jail. But people do stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? It's life. It happens. I mean, not every day you get a drug trafficking charge, but you know, it's life. It happens. He's from New York. I can definitely understand and relate. So, yeah. Yeah, so Mendici, keep your head up.
We're Team Mendicis.
Yeah, keep your head up.
Yeah. Number two.
We're
back. Again with Love and Hip Hop, and this time we are talking about Miss Amina Butterfly,
and Peter Guns. All right. This topic is kind of annoying because like we watched them for how many seasons? Was it at least 2 or 3 so far?
It's been a couple seasons.
Still, I understand you love somebody, but love is also respect people.
Definitely.
I had to learn. You had to learn. People learn. Love is respect, and this whole situation is just disrespectful.
And for the people that
horrible.
do not know, which I'm sure a lot of people, you know, do know, Amina is pregnant again by Peter. Now, when she was first pregnant, was it like the first episode, I think? The first episode, the second episode, she was pregnant and she had an abortion. And then Tara got pregnant.
And Tara is, everybody, well, for those who don't know, Tara is Peter's old fling that he used to be dealing with for a few years, way before Amina. So at least 13, 14 years in.
Yeah, a long time.
2 kids invested already, so.
He got her pregnant. She kept the baby. She now has a baby boy, Gunner.
Yeah, Gunner.
And then Amina's back pregnant again. And so that situation is very...
It looks like a game.
Silly. Yeah, it's just kind of like, you know, who do I knock up today?
But my thing is like this, Amina, you really stayed with your husband. You guys are married. You know, he made a pledge before God to value you and honor you. And he gets his ex pregnant, regardless of how long they've been together, you're still his wife. You know what I'm saying? No, like, you already disrespect me on all kinds of levels. Like, no, like, you know, we're married.
And it's hard because when you actually, you know, not know Amina, of course you don't know Amina, but when you see her interviews and stuff, she's very sweet, she's very genuine, you know, but I wonder why she allows herself to stay in that situation. You can't help to be in it. Yeah. But he's acted up like plenty times now.
Yeah, love can make you do crazy things though.
It can, but like, when is enough?
Never.
You know?
Especially after he
obviously, like, you would think that, you know, like, cheating was just it. But he has a baby by her, and then you're still...
Y'all kid is gonna be just like this.
Sometimes they're not together anymore, but...
Yeah, y'all together. You know, none of y'all is never gonna leave him. I mean, I don't know. Peter, you just look very horrible. Like, this is just bad. And Cardi B had a right to call you out on the show. I'm sorry. Like, you just look bad. Babies. You look bad. Like, why you sitting in the middle of both your baby mothers? Like, what? Your wife and your baby mother. Why? I don't get it.
You say that you're more upset with, you know, because people are just...
I'm more upset with people.
Well, maybe out of the 2 females, because some people are... have you seen some of the comments on Instagram? You guys, some of these comments are crazy. I saw one comment and the girl was just like, it was under Tara's picture, Tara Wallace, and she was like, I think that you should keep messing with Peter, to be honest. Amina knew that you were, you know, with him and stuff, so you should just keep messing with him until she goes crazy. Like,
that's ridiculous.
You know, like, come on now. Who?
I mean, honestly,
Amina, you know, she knows better and she can do better and she doesn't deserve to be treated that way.
Tara too, to be honest. Tara too,
but that's not your husband.
But see, okay, so...
That's not your husband. You know, like, that's your child's father. But whether you know or not, like, that's somebody's husband.
Yeah,
definitely. But I guess titles really don't matter, you know, because he's very...
I mean, but that's not a title. That is what it is. You're my husband, I'm your wife. You know what I'm saying? Titles like boyfriend, girlfriend, that don't matter. A lot of people say, like, so you put a ring on it, like, which he did. He made her his wife.
Legally.
So now it's just like, now, Tara, you kind of break it under
kind of like, why? You know, like, you
so
love
are you more mad at Tara
much.
In this situation?
I mean, I think she's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
You know, like,
she's
you
like,
know that he's married, no matter what, like, what is so hard for you to move on and just be like you just keep going back to Peter, and then you cry and complain, and then you go sit on it, and then you come back. You know, like, I just don't understand.
I mean,
that.
like I said, in her defense, like I said, like on the show, on the reunion show, she has been dealing with Peter since she was our age, 23. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of history built in and invested into that relationship. So which makes it hard.
But if you were with the guy for 15 years, had 2 kids by him, and he chose to marry someone else,
it'll be very hard. I'm telling you, very hard.
So you think that
it'll be hard
still
to
mess
stay
with him?
I mean, I can't say what I would do, but I would try not to. But I'm sure it's very, very hard. Like, I can't really speak on it, but it's where I need to have self-respect first that comes in.
At
and
least
self-love.
try.
You have to try.
You know, but if you don't try, then
it's harder because the guys always have to come back. He always I'm sure it's been a lot of stuff that we don't see that we just blame the third party.
You know, the way that the show is edited. But I mean, you can't edit the fact that she's pregnant or she had a baby and he's married. You can't edit that because that's exactly what it is. So what's going on?
I don't know. For both of them,
Crazy.
they need to just pick up and move on with somebody else. Like, now, I mean, you're about to have 2 babies. Tara, you're about to have 3. And it looks bad for the kids. Like, Peter has 10 kids total.
And he just acts like he's just so confused. Like,
yes, like what are you... Peter.
Oh, you got like a lot of thumbs down, Peter.
Yeah,
okay.
Peter. You're dismissed.
Our number 1 topic would have to be Kehlani, the artist Kehlani.
Yeah.
Party Next Door and Kyrie Irving that plays for the Cavaliers. Their little love triangle that had the internet going completely crazy.
I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, okay, so what happened was she used to date Party Next Door.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was her love. Mm-hmm. And she was in love with him. They broke up for whatever reason. And
she started with the rebound. Just joking. I mean, hey, that's what people are saying.
But
what you think?
They claimed that it was more of like a deep friendship. To me, it looked like they were kind of, you know, boo things. But her and Kyrie Irving, they were, you know, on social media together. They expressed, you know, how much they cared for each other and things like that. So that was, you know, like the little thing for a while.
They're together, hey.
Party Next Door then post a picture on
Was it her hand? Something like, I got the R&B singer back in my bed.
She's done with her shenanigans, got her back in my bed, and it was a picture of her hand, which people put together because she has a tattoo on her hand. And the media just went completely crazy.
It was a
frenzy. They called her all, you know, sorts of names and stuff, and
her clapback was she was following her heart. You know, she didn't, which is okay to do, but do it the right way. You know, well, see, were they together, her and Kyrie?
I don't think they were like together. I think she definitely confided in him.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and feelings could have gotten, you know, involved and things like that, which is probably what happened with them. But with everything that was going on and the backlash and the name calling and the bullying and all that stuff, she
tried to commit
suicide. Now, some people think that itself was not a publicity stunt, but that she was craving attention, that she was trying to get attention from doing that.
Because some people believe, like, how do you try to commit suicide? Just either do it or don't. You know what I'm saying? But which is bad to say. But I mean,
what do you think about
she's a young girl. She's 20 years old. Is she 20?
She's young.
She's a young girl. She's 20 years old. She thinks she's in love, which she may or may not be. Hey, I mean, I don't know if I was in love at 20 years old. I don't know.
In love a couple times.
Yeah, well, at least I thought I was. So it's just kind of like, you know, you think you're in love and you would do anything for somebody, and then you want to follow your heart and it gets you into all this mess. Like, try to commit suicide over any type of love is just not love at all. You need to value yourself first. And I think that's when the problem came in. She didn't really value herself. Like,
I think that's where the problem comes in with a lot of people in, you know, relationships. You know, put yourself first and make sure that you're happy so you can be happy with
yourself. But internet bullying is also really a killer too.
I don't think sometimes we pay attention to
how harsh,
you know, we can be, or how they are humans and they have feelings.
She's a regular person.
People say all types of crazy things, like
it was bad.
You know, like you should, like, just types of crazy things. You know, and you don't know what people are going through. You have to watch what you say,
because now that she tried to commit suicide, everybody backtracks, like, oh my gosh, no, pray for her. Like,
a good hand, you know, good hand that are for it. Some people aren't for it. Some people think that she's just, you know, still trying to seek attention and taking pictures. She deleted her Instagram.
Well, she deleted her photos off her Instagram because she put up a picture of Party Next Door right next to her bedside.
Her hospital.
So I mean, my opinion is just like, you know, people. She's still young. You know, she's gonna have this a lot more in her life. You know, you think you're in love, you're not, but it's just challenges in life. It's another phase in her life. So, you know, I wish her the best. I'm sorry that, you know, this happened.
I'm glad that she's okay, and hopefully she'll be able to, you know, make through with everything that's been going towards her and just try to stay positive and keep positive people around her.
That's
you know, it's scary. You never know what somebody's going through. You have to watch what you say, how you say it to some people, you know, but then again, when you're out in the spotlight and you know you're a celebrity,
this has been a great top 5 for today's Coffee Talk segment. I had a great time with you guys. I mean, great topics, everything. So
yes, and next time we are going to talk about our next top 5 business that's been going on in the social media that's been making a lot of buzz.
Why are we doing this?
Okay. I don't know.
But also, guys, make sure you follow us on all social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope. That's all. YouTube.
MySpace.
YouTube at We Are Front Row. Okay?
Okay? We're out.